You're listening to Short Inspirations from Ralph, Resolving Conflicts, Part 4. I ended the last podcast saying that we should be willing to concede, and that's my next point in our pre-conflict resolution points. Number 6, willing to concede that you could be wrong. I mean, we may be wrong. In fact, we may not have all the information. And getting more information provides a different picture to the issues that we're talking about. But I know that sometimes we can feel that we're totally right in the facts and we are correct in what's going on. But often we can actually deal with it in the wrong way. And so there is a possibility that we can still hurt people with the way that we deliver what we believe is the right side of the issue. And I know that I've been right in myself in the past, but sometimes have been a wee bit of a blunt instrument in trying to sort people or bring people to that truth. And saying sorry for the way that I said things or the way things were delivered can be very powerful. It's an olive leaf. It's a humbling thing. In Proverbs 29:23 it says, "A man's pride will bring him low, but the humble in spirit will retain honor." The last point that we have in this pre-resolution steps is to ensure that the how of communication is established. For years I've used a program called Prepare Enrich with couples, and we use a great tool or skill exercise called a wish list. It covers assertiveness and active listening, and they are both very, very powerful in how people communicate. Assertiveness is the ability to express your feelings and ask for what you want in the relationship. Assertiveness is not anger or uptightness. It's just purely and simply expressing your inner thoughts. Active listening means the ability to let your partner know you understand them by restating their message. I often use the illustration of someone driving into a drive-through at a fast food restaurant, and they come up to a little microphone and they use assertiveness. They say, "I'll have a Big Mac, I'll have a medium Coke and small fries, please." And then I ask, well, what happens then? Someone at the other end who's listening repeats back what that person has said for accuracy. And so they would say, so you want a Big Mac, you want a medium drink, and you want a large fries. And then you can say, no, not the large fries, a small fries. Oh, okay. Then they'll say, do you want to upsize? But in that illustration you have someone behind the steering wheel whose turn it is to talk. They're the customer, they are the person who has the right at that moment to express themselves. The other person at the other end takes a more subservient role and repeats back without emotion, without interrupting, without anger, without defending themselves, what they have heard. Proverbs 18:13 says, "He who answers a matter before he hears it, it's a folly and shame to him." I really love that scripture. In other words, if you interrupt the person, you never really listen. Here's another one in Proverbs 20 verse 12. "The hearing ear and the seeing eye, the Lord has made them both." So you heard that old saying, 2 ears and 1 mouth. that gives us a massive clue as to how important listening is over speaking. Both are important, of course, but we need to be people who are patient and humble and kind even when we're trying to understand that person. Assertiveness and active listening is not resolving the conflict, but it is going a long, long way into setting the ground to resolve the conflict. It actually clears away the debris of misinformation and assumption. God bless you.